Welcome to Second Chance Garage. Okay, this is my adapter plate for my Harbor Freight motorcycle lift. So I'm going to show you. This is some of that indoor out plastic that you put on the showers. I had a guy give that to me, so I put that on there. Spill oil, wipe it off. Okay, so this gets pulled off. I've got to put a motorcycle up here eventually, so won't do it today. I'll at least take this off. Alright, now I got this real thin sheet of plywood on here that I use for the workbench itself. That's what I made it into. And it's real paper thin. And yeah, them are for supports in the middle because I made it out of. You may get out of 3/4 inch or something. You ain't got to do that, but I didn't make it out of that thick of stuff. So anyway, these are blocks for support. So I'll just set all that stuff. Right here, I'll just put it all right here. Take this off. That way I can put it all back when I get ready to put it back together. Comes in handy. You can use it for a workbench, big wide workbench. This is actually the reason why I made this adapter is because I had a Honda Rubicon that I was working on, 4-wheeler. And I needed an adapter plate, so I made this adapter plate. I just designed it and came up with it all on my own, so I could put the Rubicon on here, so that way I could work on it. Because obviously it was too wide to fit on the motorcycle adapter by itself. So anyway, this is. And then like when I'm working on lawnmowers or something, I can put the lawnmowers on here and they'll fit. And this board right here, this one, has got one screw in it. So I can pull the screw if I wanted to. Or this one, they're only hold on by one screw each. So that way I can pull the screw loose. And if I got a lawnmower sitting up here, well, if I got a lawnmower sitting up here, it usually comes out to here. So I can pull this. And then I can reach underneath between this board and down here. I got a big gap as long as I leave the adapter on. So I can get up underneath it and work on it that way if I want. Or if I need the Rubicon, the big 4-wheelers, they come right out to the edge, so I can take this board off if I want to help you get up underneath it. Alright, so I'll just show you how this comes off. I made it out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-foot 2x4s. That's how I made it. And I'll show you the bottom of it here in a minute. There's other videos of this on my channel. Since I take it down, I thought I would show it to you. Yep, yeah, I got magnets on the front for holding tools when I got it set up. Okay, now this locks down between this and the little ramp for the wheel, so it can't slide back and forth. And you can't slide side to side because let me get it over here. I'll show you. As soon as I get it down here. All right. let me turn you a little bit here. Alright, so when I cut this down, I use the scraps to put a block right here. So that way it fits, this fits, and that block fits, so it can't slide sideways. And then it can't slide up and down because the front board, this front board right here, goes, like I said, between the front wheel and the little ramp for the front tire. And now that fits in there perfect and it locks it in place. So anyway, like I said, I just had to take it down. So I'm getting ready to put it on. I just slide it off to one side, store it until I get ready. Lean it up against the wall and don't take up that much space. And then when I want to put it on there, I just pick it up, put it back on. I'll show you the motorcycle lift here. That's what the motorcycle lift looks like. Roll the garbage can out of the way. The best part about it is it's on wheels. Roll. Yeah. And it's got a ramp for the back. And then this is removable. So if you have something up there that you're working on and you got it up on jack stands on this, you know, access hole, or if you got the adapter on and you want to get up underneath like a mower, take this out before you put it up there. And even with the adapter on, as long as you don't have your workbench adapter, piece of plywood on there. Yeah, so it just slides out here. Hang on a sec, because I gotta sweep it off and stuff, so I'll show you that. It's dirty. Yeah, I've had a full dress 1400 Harley on this. Yeah. Yep. That's as big as I think I've ever had on it. And it had big bags on it and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Nasty. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Considering it's over free, I love it. Comes in real handy. Let's keep this off. Yeah, it was something I just designed one day out of the blue. And then of course I get questions about it's got pedals here. Maybe I don't know if I can. Let me roll it over here so you can see it. It weighs a ton, but it's got pedals. This will make it go up, pump it up. This pedal makes it go down. The reason why it didn't go all the way down like it's supposed to is because it's got a locking rod in here that stops it from going all the way down. If you got something heavy on it and it bleeds off pressure, it won't go all the way to the ground. It'll just stop when it hits that rod that goes through. Yeah. But anyway, they're really nice, but they're extremely heavy. But they have to be because, like with me, I had a Sportster up here. But I was on the Sportster of sitting on the Sportster on this, and you strap it down to here, these, and then I don't know if you can see it or not. You put your front tire in here. Bring it up a little bit. Put your front tire in here. You put it up against this, and just crank it down tight. And then you got straps running across the motorcycle to hold it straight up and down when you're working on it. Yeah. But I ain't had it down to the motorcycle lift in years. Yeah. I usually use it for workbench, you know, like that. But considering I got my XL80, I got to do some work on. It's a little Honda 80cc. I wouldn't have to put it up here, but one of those deals, you got it, you might as well use it. Oops. And it needed cleaned off anyway. Give me a good excuse to clean it off. There we go. Now I'll take it all down. And it'll roll around with the motorcycle on it. Or you gotta drive it to the front. Sweep the floor. Sweep the floor off where I slept, where I had all the debris off of, you know, I was using it for, what I also do with it is with the adapter on, I took a big sheet and laid over the top of it with the adapter on. Then rolled it out in the middle of the garage, put a fan so it would suck everything out the door, and then just painted a hood, a car hood on it. Yeah. But I didn't have to worry about getting paint on this because I had a sheet laying over the top of it. Right. I primered it and then put a regular coat of paint on it too. And I used the fan in the roll-up door so it would suck the paint fumes out side. I think you kind of get the point. So I use my stuff for a little bit of everything. But I will pull it out here. Oh, sure. Nothing like missing a spot. There we go. Get the wood chips and stuff. I was doing a wood project on it the other day. Oh, well, actually, I was doing the, if you watched the video, I was doing some of the cutting and stuff like that. I was doing that in the middle of the floor, and I had this sitting here, so everything was covered in sawdust. Until I got out the old leaf blower, but it didn't get some of this. All right, I'll show you how low it goes. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you how low it goes. Just got this here rod, and it's bent up now. And then you just step on the pedal and try not to hit your scooter with it. Yeah. Step on the pedal. Bam. And then I have a ramp for the back of it, and the front wheels lock. Front wheels lock, so you can roll stuff up the ramp and onto the motorcycle lift. So anyway, but everything I have has to do double and triple duty because of the size of my shop and everything like that. But just step on the pedal and pump her back up. But you got to keep in mind when it comes down, it scissor jacks forwards, and then when you're pumping it, it scissor jacks back up about, I don't know, this much. Yeah, okay. Let me bring it down a little bit. Well, okay, I'm like 260 pounds. Other than that, I was going to step up on there, but that's too far. Anyway, if it'll hold the weight of a full-size 1400 Harley on there, it's going to hold anything you want. I can't remember what the weight rating is for it, but it held me at 265 pounds, and it held sitting on top of a 1200 Sportster with hard bags and fully loaded. Guy broke down, so I had to patch it together, and it works really well. I like it. It's something I would recommend them. I don't get any sponsorship off of them, but I'm just saying they're pretty handy. So anyway, there's the Harbor Freight motorcycle lift. This is just got a rod. This rod's bent because I had a bunch of constant pressure on it. You got to keep coming out, pumping it up. If you don't, then it'll set. It's just got two holes. It goes like this. That holds it in place. Then it'll bend it. All you got to do is roll it over, and it'll bend it back the other way. But that's after, oh shit, shoot, 3 years, 4 years. I had it sitting there with no pressure on it. Didn't pump it up, so it kind of wobbled this, kind of bent this a little. But then I just turned it the other way, and it was probably another 3 years or so. But yeah, I mean, so if you don't pump it up and it bleeds off, it only goes down till it hits this bar, and then it stops. Yeah. So anyway, it's definitely worth the money. Super easy to use if you got enough space for it, and the thing is, it doubles as a workbench. You know, you can use it this way as a workbench if you want. You ain't got to make an adapter, but I made the adapter for the four-wheelers. I didn't have a choice, you know. Four-wheelers, lawnmower, stuff like that. I told you that story. It'll be all right. Yep. So anyway, I don't know how much of that you saw, but whoops. But I'll actually shoot another video of the XL80 actually up on this thing, because I gotta do an oil change in it and stuff like that. So figured, why break your back when you don't have to? The thing I like about it is I bought this little stool. Let me move you back down again. I bought this just run-of-the-mill stool. Walmart, Kmart, garage sale. I don't remember where I got it. It's just a run-of-the-mill stool. I can just sit here and work on my motorcycles. Right there. Yep. Put her on there. pull your plugs if you want to, like with the four-wheeler, and you have your adapter on, you can still do it. Of course, you're sitting farther away, but you can reach underneath there, and you can put jack stands on it. You can put it on jack stands on this. Just put the jack underneath it, jack it up, put your jack stands from here to here, and they fit right where they need to be on the axles. So if you need to start it, you can start it and run it, not have to worry about it coming off. But anyway, yeah, you know. Anyway, you get the point. You get the point. Anyways, like I said, I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. But I thought I would show you this in case you happen to have a little spot about this big that you could use it for. And you can use it, you know, like I said, workbench, whatever, you know. And with the adapter, the good thing is, like if you want to put a vise on it, I had a motor. I had a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton. No, it wasn't. It's a 6.5 horse Tecumseh snowblower motor. It's sitting right over here. I had to look. And I had that bolted to the far corner of my adapter. Redo it again. Right. Okay, so my adapter's on here, sticking out about this far. I had that engine sitting on there, and I had it rigged to where I could just start it and run it. You know, and it was actually just bolted to the wood with lag screws. You know, well, they're only about yay long. Or if you wanted to stick a vise on it, you could stick a vise on it because it weighs enough that you can bear it out on it pretty good, and it can't slide side to side or front to back. It locks in here. So anyway, just some ideas. Just some ideas. Yep. So anyway, I keep telling people, I don't know how I'm this fat. I'm active, but I don't know. But anyway, Uncle Russ, I'll shoot a video when I get the 80 XL80 up here. It's a 19, I think it's an 81. But I get it up here and do the oil change, and then I'll explain to you what's going on with it because it's got issues. So I explain to you what's going on with it and what I'm doing to redneck fix it. I know you're shocked. Don't be shocked. Uncle Russ, Second Chance Garage. If you like it, subscribe. I'm out.